Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot. So hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be making some opal glitter resin coasters. So let's jump in and get started. I went ahead and mixed up my resin off camera just to save time. I'm using a few different colors of these gorgeous Let's Resin opal glitters. And I just mixed the glitter in with clear resin. And on these, I'm actually using the Let's Resin epoxy as well. I'm just going to pour in puddles into my molds here. And on this first layer, we're only going to be filling the molds up halfway. I just had 4 or 5 different colors that I mixed up for my glitters. You can do this technique with any color of glitter that you want. And we're actually going to be using some iridescent cellophane as well. And you can get the cellophane off Amazon. It comes in a roll. And what I did was I just took my mold, placed it down on the cellophane, traced around the mold to get the size that I needed, cut it out, and then crinkled it up in my hands to give it this crinkly look. And then I'm just going to place that cellophane right down on top of that wet resin. And I'm really trying to push it down so there's no open areas when we fill up the mold the next or tomorrow when we fill up the mold. Resin doesn't run under there and cause a bunch of air bubbles. You want to make sure you really push it down onto your resin. So I'm just going to do that, and then that's pretty much it for the first layer. Super easy to make these. They have a lot of different colors of the cellophane as well, so you could get whatever color you want. This one was just like a opal, kind of like light pink iridescent color that I found on Amazon. And I'll be sure to link all the materials I used down below in the description box, along with any coupon codes that I have. I have a coupon code for the glitter and the resin that we're going to be using, or that we're using today. And when you do this technique, a deeper mold is better. These molds are actually pretty deep, and that's because you want to make sure that you're pouring a nice thick layer of clear so you can really get that cellophane covered up all the way. So this is 24 hours later. I'm just going in and filling up my molds the rest of the way. But see, on the one on the left, there's like a little bit of a wrinkly texture. If you have a piece like that kind of sitting up above where the top of your mold is, you're not going to be able to cover it all up with clear the rest of the way. So you want to make sure that you're using a deeper mold for this technique, or just don't pour your first layer super thin. Or super thick. You want to pour it thinner if your molds aren't very deep. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to make sure that the cellophane is completely covered with that clear resin, spread everything out with my little stir stick, hit it with my heat gun to pop bubbles, making sure that there's no bubbles in there. And then I'm going to let them dry for 24 more hours, and we'll be ready to demold them. And I did mix up my resin off camera just to save time, but if you're new to resin and you want to see a tutorial showing step-by-step how to mix your resin, I will link one of my tutorials down below in the description box where I show step-by-step how to mix your resin. And here we are 24 hours later, popping these out of the mold. I think they turned out so pretty. The camera wasn't really picking it up, but there is a really awesome texture in there on top of that glitter. You can kind of see it better on this one. These colors are so pretty together. It almost reminds me of like a unicorn, which is kind of fun. And then on the bottom of these, you could attach a cork backing. I like to get those off Amazon, or you could do like 4 or 5 clear rubber bumpers so they don't move around on your table a whole bunch. But here's how they look in more like natural lighting. You can kind of see the texture from that cellophane on there a little bit better inside, but they're still super sparkly and beautiful in natural lighting as well. This room in my home, there's no overhead lighting, so this is just what they would look like, with no lights, just sitting on the table. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you give this technique a try. You could get real creative with it and use any colors you want. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a like, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and go check out a few more of my other videos. That would really help me out a lot. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye, guys.